my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be reading chapter 17 of I Will Find You by Harlan Coben. Let's just get started. So it says, "Okay, Sarah, give me the most likely working theory," Max said. Max and Sarah headed toward Newark Airport to catch a flight back to Berg's penitentiary. It had turned out that the attorney Rachel Anderson called the notorious Hester Krimstein, who promptly got her bail and released. "Stop chewing your nails, Max. Let me be, Sarah, okay? It's gross. It helps me think. Sarah sighed. "So, what's our working theory?" "Burroughs escapes with the help of Philip and Adam Mackenzie," Sarah began. "We are sure that the Mackenzies are in it." "I think we are too." "Oh wait, I think we are too," Max said. "Continue." "Burroughs gets out of the Warrens' car and in the underground parking garage at the outlet center. He calls Rachel Anderson, who is waiting for his call at the Nesbitt Station Diner. Rachel drives over to the outlet center with me so far, Max?" "Yep, keep going." "With me so far, Max?" "Yep, keep going." She meets up with Burroughs. Burroughs gets in her car, and then they head up north. We have the last phone ping, which is odd. "How so?" "Why, turn the phone off then," Max asked. "Why not earlier? If she turns it off at the outlet center, we would know that's where she went." Max frowned. "Yeah, I guess maybe. But..." Max shook it off. "Go on." They kept driving to that general store. "The Cuttadin General Store," Max added, "in Millinocket?" "Right, where he buys the survival gear. Based on the traffic patterns and timeline I put together, I'd say she had time to drive him farther north for another half hour or so. Either way, Rachel drops Burroughs off in some heavily wooded area. We have copters and dogs covering it, but the area is black hole vast." "And then?" Sarah shrugged. "And then that's it." "So what's Burroughs' plan now?" "I'm not sure, Max. Maybe he plans to hide in the national parks, wait us out. Maybe he plans to sneak across the border into Canada." Max worked the fingernail hard. "You don't buy it," Sarah said. "I don't buy it. Tell me why. Too many holes?" "Burroughs is a city kid. Does he have any survivalist experience? Maybe, or maybe he thinks, how hard can it be? Maybe he thinks he has no choice." "It's not adding up, Sarah." What's not adding up, Max? Let's start at the top. Was this escape planned out in advance? Had to be. If so, wow, it's a pretty wacky plan." "I don't know," Sarah said. "I think it was pretty ingenious?" "How so?" "It's so simple. Barrow just grabs a gun and walks out with Mackenzie. No tunnels to dig, no trucks to hijack, or garbage cans to hide in. None of that. If that guard wasn't his name again? What was his name again? Winston, Ted Winston. Right, if Winston didn't look out the window at the right time, if he doesn't spot the warden and Burroughs getting into the car, they're home free. No one would have reported Burroughs missing for hours." Max thought about it. "So let's follow that trail, shall we, Sarah?" "We shall, Max." "When it all went wrong, when Winston sounded the alarm, your theory is that they were then forced to improvise." Exactly, Sarah said. Max considered that. That would explain Burrow's call to Rachel when she was at the diner. If Rachel was in on it from the get-go, he wouldn't have had to make that call. She'd have already been in place to pick him up. Interesting, Sarah said. Are we now theorizing that Rachel Anderson wasn't part of the original breakout plan? I don't know, but it isn't a coincidence. Her visiting Burroughs on the day he breaks out? Not a coincidence, Max agreed. He started working on a fresh hangnail. But Sarah, what, Max? We are still missing something. Something pretty big. Anyways, that was a short chapter. So I'm gonna end the video here, and just let me know what you guys think of all of this. If Rachel is telling the truth, or is she hiding something? I feel like Sarah and that other guy and Max are getting onto something. They're really smart people. I'm pretty sure this isn't their first prisoner escape investigation. So they might be experienced into the whole thing, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I just want to know what would David do. What's David doing? We haven't had David's chapter, or I think yeah, okay, the next chapter that we're gonna read is David's chapter, because right here he says, I escaped today. So yeah, that's obviously saying it's David. So it's David's POV, and that's great. I really like his chapters. I mean, I said it in the last video. In a couple of videos back, I believe, I said that his chapters are my favorite because they have action and they're like interesting to know. So yeah. And I will see you guys in the next video. I know this video was so short, but the chapter was on only 2-3 pages, so it wasn't bad. It wasn't like a page or so. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys right here because I have to go do some stuff. So yeah, bye guys. Hope you guys have a good day. As of right now, it's nighttime, so good night. Bye.